This is our second video, and this is the bottom half of Mrs. Claus. So now we're going to be working on the top half. Once again, I'm just sketching this in. I just know that I want her waist to be the smallest part, so we're going to come out again like we did going down. We're going to do that same thing going up. So I kind of want to make her top half just come out maybe 2 blocks and then come back in up into her neck. So you kind of got to be thinking about that, you know, how the whole thing is going to work out as you're sketching this. So I'm just looking at him and her and making sure that they're the same, you know, around the same size, the same proportion, I guess. Just going to continue to fill in her upper body. And she's looking good so far. So now we're going to close it back up. We're going to go 1 in and start working our way back up to her neck. Okay, they're looking good together. So we're going in again. And it's getting smaller just like we want it to. We want it to work its way up into her neck. Okay, this should probably be the last one. All right, that looks good. So let's find a skin color. For him, I used the sand, and I don't know if I like that same for her. So I may just go with this beautiful skin color we have here. So we're just going to build her neck a little bit. I don't know that either one of them really have necks. The head is just going to start right away. But you do have this little area right here that holds the head on. So I'm just going to try to frame in the face a little bit. I don't quite know how we want it to look yet. We've got to get her some eyes. And that'll kind of help me get an idea of how to work in the rest of her face. Okay, we'll give her a bigger head here. Alright, she's looking good. I like that color for the skin. It's a good face color. Just going to build this out a little bit more. I'd like to make it look more round. So I'm going to try to just shave that off right there. And I'm not sure what to do right here. That looks a little too big to be a female. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with the wool for the hat. This, you might think it's her hair, but I'm going to have her hair to be gray. And this part is the wool on her bonnet. And so I just want to kind of make it round and make it look like it's fitting on her head. And then we'll have the hair underneath it. We'll have the hair be gray and kind of coming out underneath it. So this is the top part of her bonnet. Her red bonnet to match Santa Claus's hat. So the back of her head is looking a little flat. I'll probably try to round that out here in a minute. Just trying to get this to be round and like a head shape. Can be a little tricky sometimes with blocks. Okay, that to me looks a little more round and I like that. So just filling in the bonnet. We want it to kind of taper down in the back so it looks like it's going down the back of her head. Oh my gosh, that is looking so cute. All right, what color do we want her hair? We want kind of a grayish white. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, that's perfect. It's hard not to get excited about these little things. I just think they're so cute. I mean, look at this. That really looks like her hair. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm just going to keep sketching it in and see what I can do here. I'd like it to be, a full head of hair. Okay, it's coming out nicely. I'm just going to fill it in a little more. All right, let's see what we should do here with the pupils. Kind of give her a face. And maybe some rosy cheeks. So Santa Claus cheeks are not quite as rosy as hers. But he does have eyebrows. Oh, but these eyebrows make her look a little more masculine. So I think I like these kind of neutral eyebrows. And then I built the hat out a little more just to give it a little more volume. So I like these stair blocks in the hair. They're kind of making her hair look like it's curled. I still can't quite figure out what to do with the face here. See if the nose would go bigger. No. How about some glasses so she can see? Santa Claus has his glasses on. And they're right across the cheek. So let's try to build her arm out. And really this is just a guess of where her arm should be coming out at. And I'm thinking, his arms are going, one is waving and the other is holding a bag. I'm thinking she could be holding a present, maybe a basket of cookies or a plate of cookies, or she could be wearing one of those wool warmers. But I think I'm going to go ahead and bring her hands together in the middle. I do think that it may look like the arms are too long if I were just to have her hands meet in the middle. So I do feel like she needs to be holding something. If you can see right there, it just looks a little long to me. So I'm just going to keep sketching this, and her arm looks a little wide, so I'm just shaving some of this off. I want to make sure she has nice feminine arms. I just want you to be able to tell that this is a little lady. Even though she is strong and healthy, just like Santa Claus. I made Santa Claus a little bit muscular. He's got to carry all those presents. So I'm just building out her arm to kind of try to meet the other one in the middle. I'm just not quite sure when this would be the bicep area right here, and then I need to have it bend at the elbow. try to just keep kind of sketching it out, looking at it and see if I like it. So I'm just going to curve this inner arm around and try to build it towards the other one. Okay, and I can see that this arm is higher than the other one. So I need to just shave off the top part and build that underneath so that the arms are the same level. So whatever they're holding in the middle, they'll be holding that together at the same level. And I'm not quite sure what she's going to be holding yet, but I think we're getting near the end of this video, so I will be sure to make the third video once I'm done with this arm here. Okay, she's looking good. So I'm just comparing one side to the other because her arm, both of her arms are going to be very similar. Doesn't have to be perfect, but very similar to the way they're holding whatever she's going to be holding. Okay, I think I'll take that off because I like that gap under her arm there. All right, it's starting to look more even. Kind of shaving off. This shoulder looks a little bit large. So I'm just cutting it back a little bit, rounding it. Make it where it flows into her arm. Yeah, that is looking really good. Mrs. Claus is coming to life. Okay, I'm loving this. So what I'll do is finish her on the third video.